Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back for episode number 16 of our Monster Hunter World Let's Play. Crazy to me that we're already on episode 16. In the previous episode, we explored the Rotten Vale. I actually went into a lot of detail about the lore and the theories that surround that place. I really recommend you go back and watch it, because honestly, it's one of my favorite episodes personally. Just because the Rotten Vale is such a well-designed place. Even, like, it works in combination with the Coral Highlands, right? But still. And in this episode, we're not actually going to continue the story. Just for this brief episode, we will actually be... we'll be taking care of these exclamation marks, first things first, and then we're just going to be taking care of some optional quests that we still have left to do. So first things first, the Airship Engineer. Right, I meant to tell you. I was wandering the Coral Highlands looking for materials for the airship, and I got to thinking. It would be a lot easier to move around the Coral Highlands if I put together a rope lift. So I put in a request at the resource center for the parts I need. I think it'd make things a lot more convenient, so it'd be great if you could help me out. I'm counting on you. We need 5 Shamos hides. Okay, that's going to be annoying. Although I think we have a Shamos quest right now. So that's fine, we can just do that, and then we'll get those hides. And then, what is this other exclamation mark? All the way down there. How do we even get to? Okay, this way. Oh, the expert is here. I was looking for this person the last episode, I think. I think this is the one I was looking for.
Now that we're airworthy, we don't want to waste it, right? My darlings are itching to get out there and explore different places. They're willing to help you out in the field. Just give the order and a location, and they'll head out there to investigate. They might even bring a few souvenirs home for you. How's that for service? Anyways, listen to me drag on, sorry. Right, so what can I do for you? What is this?
Oh, you can dispatch the Grimalkins. I forgot about this. This is actually a really annoying part of this game that was introduced. I can't remember when it was introduced, but it wasn't that long ago. And it's honestly not something I personally like, but basically you just pick some people. Or some cats. You see these cats on the screen right now? Yeah, you pick these cats, you give them points, and then you send them somewhere. And you can see these are the different things that they can do. They can either run into 2 Jagresses, or Great Jagresses, some Aptonoths, some Catfish, some Gajau, I think they're called, right? Some Jagras, or, Anjanath and Puke Puke, or just some bones and stuff. And as you can see, neither of... I don't know. It's just a good way to get some basic things when you're not in the mood, honestly. I think I'm going to send them here. Yeah, I'm going to send them here because... Actually, up here, because Kelby Horns are quite good. I don't know, I don't think they would have the opportunity to get it for us, but just in case they can get Kelby Horns. Kelby Horns would be quite nice from the little deer things, the 4th option there. And Aqua Sacs from Geratidos would be really nice as well. Because I cannot stress enough how ridiculous it is to get, how impossibly difficult it is to get Aqua Sacs in this game. So, I see, so they just go, there's a whole little, yeah, there's always a cute little funny animation surrounding the cats. Alright, the Grimalkins, right, they're Grimalkins in this game. In the originals, I think I've already mentioned this, but they were felines and Millynxes. And in this game, they're Grimalkins, because I guess it's the new world and everything is new and has to be new. Which personally I don't like, but... Alright, let's just, let's go do some optionals. Wait, what? Oh, did you want to check someplace out before we take off? Yes, I did. Why are you not letting me? Do I now have an option but to do the... I mean, that could also be a thing, I guess. Not necessarily opposed to it, but can I really not... Do I have to go back to Astera to do it? Sure, I'm really not feeling like continuing the story right now, so let's just go back to Astera. Be right back. God, I hate the loading time in this game. Such a pain. It just extends my recording periods, you know? For no good fucking reason. Okay, let's see. This guy wants to talk?
Hello.
Forceful fire. Hey, you! You look like you're not doing anything. How about you take this job off my hands? The old lady at Botanical Research needs some stuff for this fertilizer she's making, but as you can see, I've already got my hands full. Really? You'll do it for me? That's a relief. God, you finally decided to pitch in around here. Fuck you! See, this is what I mean. They don't do shit, ever. And then they talk crap all the time. Just, no, I will not stand by that. At all. We completed a bounty, right? Oh, we completed 2 bounties. Nice. Let's replace these then. More bone piles and small monster culling. We'll be killing some small monsters in today's episode for sure, so. Let's see, what deliveries can we complete? A feast of fish. That's the one for the canteen. That's good. And then sprouting an ancient tree. That takes up a coral bone, which I don't like, but sure. That was... Oh, that gave us the catalyst. Nice. There's a lot of people to talk to out here. Alright,
You went to the Rotten Vale, right? Well, you see, I've been formulating a plan that might help make the my ancient tree grow. But I need to confirm something first. Don't worry, I won't trouble you with what exactly it is. Instead, could it trouble you to take care of the quest Persistent Pests? That would really help out with what I'm trying to accomplish. If you don't take care of this quest, it'll really slow down my progress, and that's bad for all of us. Besides, it would be truly unfortunate for everyone if I was to become some monster's dinner out there. Don't let us down. 14 Hornitars. I hate Hornitars. Okay. Also, if you're dying to Hornitars, you really shouldn't be out there to begin with. Smart biologist.
Good to see you.
Splendid, the 5th fleet, just who I was looking for. At present, we go-getters are studying the Paolumu's behavior. The 3 scholars are prepared to cross the Great Ravine and explore the Coral Highlands, if that's what it takes to pursue Paolumu.
Good luck.
Quest is called... What? You're really not, though. You're really not. I keep saying this. You'd send me to do all the work. You're really not ready to do any of this shit. You want me to bring it back. It drives me nuts. God, it drives me absolutely nuts. White monster for a white coat. Any assistance you could give would be most appreciated. Alright, capture a Paolumu. We can definitely do that. Okay, you know what? This is 100% not what I've had planned to do. But because I really want to show off the insect glaive, and honestly because I'm starting to really miss using the insect glaive. Where is our lightning insect glaive? Aqua rod. Oh, I made the water one, not the lightning one. Wait, time out then. Time out. Can we... Where is this guy? There we go. Can we see... Do we have access to the information yet? As to Monster Field Guide, Large Monster Field Guide, Paolumu, Physiology, there we go. Weakest to fire and thunder. It is weak to thunder, okay. So I really don't know why we weren't doing more damage, but okay. Everything is breakable, head is the weak point. Okay, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Real quick, we'll go over here and go over yonder, go to the workshop. I really do just want to show off the insect glaive right now, so we'll do that quest, and hopefully it won't take too long. God, another person wants to talk. Hey, have you got a moment? In addition to standard issue weapons and armors, I've also been working on a new specialized tool for our hunters. But I don't have all the materials I need. Think you could sign up for On Nightmare's Wings quest? I've already asked provisions to put aside what I need once the quest is complete. It doesn't have to be right away, but I definitely appreciate your help. Just 5 Rathanos, really? Yeah, okay, I can do that. We have so many gathering optional quests right now to do. I'd like to put them all into one episode, but honestly, I don't think we'll have the time. I think one episode won't be enough. Oh wow, look at this! We've unlocked a whole new ranking of stuff. Rarity all the way to Rarity 6 now. Okay. That's pretty good. You know what? I don't see myself using... Actually, no, I made it because of the Anjanath, didn't I? Okay, so in that case, let's forge another... Let's forge another bone. Defender glaive. Wait, what? That's what the metal one... Wait, what's the defender glaive? Oh, I completely disregarded that this whole branch up here. And it does blast damage. Wait, what? How can we already make this? Wait, can we make this for other classes as well? Blast damage is broken. Blast damage is completely broken. So that would be really... And we can make the dragon bone tree as well already. Whoa, there's so much going on right now, it's ridiculous. Okay. I might honestly off-screen just have to make a bunch of different weapons. Because you've seen the weapon making process now. And I wouldn't want to, you know, continue spending entire episodes just making weapons. So... Wow, I'm very surprised though that we have access to a blast weapon like that. That's definitely a new thing. Introduced, you know, through the DLC for sure. That wasn't a thing originally, I'm pretty sure. So, wow. Just wow, I'm speechless. Damn. Okay, let's equip this. Oh, it is equipped. And what is this tree? Huh. Oh, is this the Rathalos tree? Because you see it has fire. Oh, no, actually, I think this is the Odogaran tree, isn't it? It's a monster we haven't actually encountered yet. Never mind, I know what tree that is. Then for this, we need stuff we haven't found yet. Okay. Well, let's just go with this. That should be fine. And then we can... Oh, we need right, Kinsects. We need to manage our Kinsect. The Kinsect is a part, rather, of the... It's a part of the insect glaive. So, honestly, the best Kinsect is the max... It's the ones with the most speed. They're the better ones. Personally, I find, anyways. Everyone uses Kinsects differently, I'm sure. But for me, I've always found the more speed, the better. And nothing else really matters. So with that in mind, I guess we want this one here. The Rigiprey. No, Rigiprane lineage. Insects are really well done in this game. Originally, they were a horrible pain in the ass to figure out. Oh, sorry, that's heal. I was looking at heal. Wait. Damn it. God damn it, I completely saw the wrong thing. I was like, I could have sworn this wasn't the better one. Yeah, okay, that's the better one. That's fine. Damn it. Okay, so wait. Let's purchase a Kinsect then. Give me one of the Coldromes. Then let's, on the Coldrome, give it... Wait, we're out of iron ore? I'm really upset. I'm really upset. Okay. So, this one has 6 speed as well. How can we be out of iron ore? I've never been out of iron ore in any Monster Hunter game. That's a problem. Okay, this one has 6 speed as well, though. This one has 8 speed, perfect. That'll work just fine. That's actually a problem. I'm quite... So, let's manage Kinsects. I can just equip a different one, right? So if I go here and then I just pick the one we just made, this one, yeah, okay. Kinsects are a huge part of the insect glaive. That's where the insect in insect glaive actually comes from. So let's go do some of those Paolumu quests, or that capture Paolumu quest. It honestly will take probably the rest of the episode, but hopefully I get to squeeze in another one of the gathering quests, or small monster quests at some point as well. That would be nice. Okay, let's grab some items. We're fine on items, and then okay. Let's just take all of this and then post the quest. All right, guys. So I'll see you when what? Oh, special arena. We have the arenas now. Interesting. I don't know what they actually do for you, but we'll do those at a later time. Right now, let's capture this Paolumu. I'll see you guys when the quest starts. Okay, so we're here for the Paolumu quest then. Let's do this as quickly as possible. Just for the sake of... God damn it, I always end up going the wrong way here. Okay, just for the sake of actually being able to keep this episode within a reasonable time frame so that I can... Because I actually need to go shopping. And it's 8 o'clock already for me. And I haven't had dinner or anything, so... 8 p.m. So yeah, let's do this as quickly as possible. I would like to fit all this into the same episode. Alright, let's grab the water moss. That's fine. Okay, I'll actually just see you guys when we run into the Paolumu. Oh, I hear it. There it is. So this is how the insect glaive works. You have a little bug, and whenever the bug hits a monster, it grabs a buff. White... what exactly each buff is depends on the monster. So for most monsters, the face is attack, which is red. white is movement speed, which will typically be on the legs or wings, and then usually on the tail, it's obviously again this will vary. Like sometimes the body will be defense, but the tail will be defense. Once you have all three, you can do this and go nuts. And like I said, this is a three-dimensional weapon, and it's awesome. Literally my favorite weapon out of all of the weapons in this game, just in terms of how much fun it is. Let me slam him into a wall though. And specifically, especially against monsters like this that are airborne quite a lot, it's very, very, for obvious reasons, you know, because you get to fight in its medium together with it. It's quite a powerful weapon. And also, when you're on the ground, it does a lot of damage, and it hits very quickly. So having elemental damage on it is quite nice. Like, look at this. If you jump off a ledge... Oh, he blew me. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Oh god, he blew me again. Oh! Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And they've actually introduced new attacks to this weapon, and they've made it a little more interesting recently. Oh, we don't have a lot of stamina. That could be a problem. Time out, Paolumu. I actually want to just, Yeah, you're not going to be doing a lot of damage to me. I'm not worried about you. Okay, here's the deal then. You can just jump into the air like this, and then you have three things you can do while you're in the air. You can do the spinny attack, which is... Oh, our buffs are gone. Alright, time to get the buffs again. Attack, speed, and you can aim like you would aim a bowgun, right? To get the buffs. Okay, the air you can do... You can... Come on, dude. I'm trying to explain the weapon. So please cooperate, Paolumu. You can do that spinny attack, and after the spinny attack, you'll bounce. If you hit the monster with the final hit on the spinny attack, you'll bounce. And obviously, by the way, because you're always hitting it from above, and while in the air with this weapon, you get to do a lot of right attacks. And it's just very, very... It's just a really powerful, really fun weapon. But yeah, so there's... once he's back up, I'll explain the different things you can do while in the air. But this is your strongest combo. The thing that I just did there. You see that attack that did 44? That's the most damage any attack we have can do. He's leaving already. So while in the air, you can dash with X, spin with circle, or straight down spin like that with triangle. That's actually your mount attack. If you do that in the air, you have a really good chance to mount the monster. I don't know where he went. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, he went up here. Okay. You have a really good chance to mount the monster. And that's a big part of how powerful this weapon is. You just get so many mount attacks. And that's the whole point of it. But you go through your sharpness really quickly, as you saw there. Although we did a ridiculous amount of damage in that really short time. But you actually have a fourth attack now. They introduced a fourth mid-air attack to this weapon, which is actually your strongest attack, like just for the sake of doing damage, which is this. And you just slam down like that, and you actually shoot out your bug. And when you shoot out your bug produces little clouds, which I now realize I forgot to set. Which when you touch a monster, look, with this attack, and you do see that little thing there now. Whenever your bug, it's kind of hard to explain. Because it's the bug gets okay, you can also if you shoot at a monster like you would with a gun weapon, it creates a little cloud on the monster, like so. See that little mark? And your bug will keep going and try to hit that mark until its stamina, which you can see in that bar beneath the buffs, until your stamina goes down, or until the bug's stamina disappears and depletes. And see, look, we already got another ride. Or until you call it back, by the way. Or you put your weapon away. Putting your weapon away calls the bug back. And then, once it's in that state, then, whenever it hits it wasn't doing it there because I forgot to set all the specifics for the bug. Because I was just trying to rush this. Again, this is going to be quite a long episode as it is. But... it'll actually usually make little clouds of, for example, of elemental or... No, sorry, not elemental, of ailment damage. So what that means is that, also, yeah, you can use jumping into the air to shorten how long you get stunned by roars, which is fantastic. But you can, for example, it'll make little clouds of paralysis, and if you make enough of those clouds, and then you yourself have to activate those clouds when dealing with the monster, when activating those clouds, it'll just, it'll add that effect to whatever you're doing. Why was my damage taken reduced? Oh, I must have eaten for something that helps me take less damage. With this weapon, I don't feel like respecting the Paolumu. It's not a fair fight. It's really not a fair fight. Because we're fighting in its element, but we are better than it. Without a doubt. Ooh, I say that and immediately suns on me. But see, it didn't do a lot of damage at all. What the hell? Okay. Paolumu, stop moving for a second, please. See, look, it's not a fair fight. We can keep up with it just fine in the air, and its whole advantage, which is that it's quite hard to hit, and more often than not, it'll just, you'll aim for, like even with Bogan you saw, you'll aim for a part, and then it'll move, so you'll miss that part. That whole advantage that the Paolumu has is completely lost. For example, against the Rathalos, I will probably take this weapon. Even though I could certainly do it with the bowgun, it's just so much more fun fighting in the element that the monster, is naturally in. Although, that being said, there are definitely some monsters that it's basically impossible to do well with using the insect glaive. Basically, any monster that's small and close to the ground, like the Gyros, the insect glaive is quite challenging on. Where am I bouncing? Just because you have to be really... With them, you have to be really precise. And I mean, you can, it's not impossible, but... Okay, let me actually be a little more careful with this Paolumu. Not careful, just... There we go. Immediately got a ride. This weapon is ridiculous, especially on something like this. Like, again, its whole advantage of being in the air is completely lost just because now I'm in the air as well. And you'll see what took us... What, 25 minutes with... Oh, I've got to remember this is a capture quest as well. Because, yeah, I could easily end up killing it if I'm not careful. Oh, shit. I just heard the Lugiana. You guys remember the Lugiana, the thing that first sent us down into the... I need to sharpen. The thing that first sent us down into the Rotten Vale. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. It's a very loud monster, though, so it could be in a neighboring area and I would never know. I'm just gonna let it be for a second and mine, because we need a lot of coral bone. Okay, the one annoying part about this weapon is by the time we get to it, we'll have lost all the boosts that we have currently on us. And that's just annoying, Because it just means we'll have to get them all again. So, oh well. Ooh, flashbug. Any monster that flies around a lot, flashbugs are really powerful against them. Because you can just flash them to the ground. But again, with the insect glaive, it doesn't really matter. Am I too far to use that? Seriously? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, where is he? Where the hell is he going? Really, he went back to his nest already, but he's not ready to... Seriously, he's already nearly dead? That's actually ridiculous. That's actually stupid. That's actually dumb. That's actually ridiculous. I fought him for what, 5 minutes there? I didn't even get to show off this weapon. I mean, this really is the weapon that I mained for the longest time, so it makes sense that it would be the weapon that I'm most proficient at, but it's also just the funnest weapon out of them all, by far. But yeah, that's why I didn't want to use this weapon. I mean, look at the difference between when we used the heavy bowgun and when we used the insect glaive. Paolumu just died. It just died. It didn't get to do anything. Yeah, it hit me a few times. Sure, I was trying to talk, so obviously I wasn't, paying as much attention as I could have been. But, like, I could easily have done that fight without it hitting me once, if I had so chosen. And once we get into the Elder Dragons, you'll see. Using this weapon against the Elder Dragons and being able to dash back and forth, dash, avoid a move, then use the spin attack to go back in, jump off it again, dash again, go back in. It's so good. I love that weapon. Okay, we're gonna do another one of the gathering quests or the small monster culling quests. So I'll be right back, guys, when that quest is starting. All right, guys, we're here for. You can see it's a crying Shamos. So I ended up selecting the Shamos quest because we have that thing we need to do to hand in 5 Shamos hides, wasn't it? We have like a request to do that. So, you know, we knock out 2 birds in 1 stone this way. And I think it'll be a good way to end the episode as well. But as you can see, I selected the hammer for this quest because the insect glaive really does not excel against fighting small monsters. And this is again another opportunity to show off the hammer. First things first. Look at this. First things first, you get to charge it up and just walk around with it all charged up, right? And then, oh god, I missed. I was trying to do something fancy. Oh, do you see how long those Kelby's horns are? That Kelby, this one specifically here. Bam! Right in the head. And now, if I'm not mistaken, I can grab a shiny, exactly. They both dropped Kelby horns. So that's how you get Kelby horns, which are really important in this game. It's you just smack Kelby's in the head with a hammer. That's the best way I know how to do it. And it'll literally, there we go. It'll make them drop, like it'll just break off their horns and you can grab it as an extra material. So, I didn't mean to kill that Kelby though. So that's quite unfortunate, but I mean, it's dead now, so. Usually yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They should run off after you do that though. And you can see that this one is missing its horn. Is it missing its horns? Or are they growing back already? I don't know. So can I get more horns from you? I can. Oh wow. Alright, nice. But yeah, the best way to get Kelby horns is literally just bashing Kelbys in the head with a hammer. I honestly don't know any other way to do it, so. We've got a bunch of Kelby horns already, that's good. Grab some herbs. Okay. Let's see, so we're in this for Shamos this time around. We're trying to kill Shamos. So I suppose realistically we should just see where they are at. These shouldn't be Shamos, right? These should be Raphanos, yes. Or are these Shamos? I think so, yeah, okay. So let's have the scout flies take us to the Shamos. And let's grab some stone because we can. I mean, like I said, like I said in the previous episode, rather, there isn't a great Shamos for some reason. And it makes me really sad that there isn't a great Shamos. I really like the great Jagras, and I really like the great Gyros, and it just doesn't make sense. Also, this is the most broken attack, by the way, with the weapon. Spin, 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 slam. Well, basically, the hammer has the most broken spinning animation, or not spinning animation. It has the most broken. You know how like when you slide, you can do certain things, like you can do specific attacks with weapons to get rides on monsters. The hammer has by far the most broken one. It just spins like you saw. Let me do it again. It just spins like you saw there. So if I go up here and then start spinning. Okay, well, I mean, they followed me, so I missed. But let me do that again, and you'll see. Because you can actually aim it in the complete opposite direction to the direction you're spinning. And you can still do this. And I love this. I love this weapon. It's so much fun. It honestly was going to bum me out if I didn't get to use it, so I'm using it. Oh well. Like I said, I'll use it for other specific monsters. More so than... Like, there hasn't really been any monster yet that I would want to use it on anyways. So that's kind of why I haven't. But once we like the Rattleban that we fought in the previous episode, like I said at the time, if I'd known we would be fighting the Rattleban, I would have taken this weapon. It's a weapon that on monsters that have a big head, or just on small monsters in general that aren't particularly fast, it's a very, very powerful weapon. It's one of the hardest hitting weapons that its attacks are, you know, it doesn't hit very often. In that sense, it's not very fast. But it hits but you have a ridiculous amount of motility with it. It doesn't slow you down. It's not hard to move around. Your movement is very flexible. And it hits really hard. It's a very fun weapon. if you want a simpler weapon where you're just hitting things and you don't really have to think too much about it, this is definitely the weapon I would recommend. So, is that the end of all the... Where are there more shamos? Are these shamos? They are. Nice. Oh, I missed using... Oh, they're respawning already. Die. It didn't die? Die. Oh, I see, our sharpness went down. Fair, that's why. See, yeah, that's the one thing about this game, in terms of the sharpness and the having to sharpen thing, that doesn't make any fucking sense. At all. Like, none whatsoever. You have to sharpen hammers. I mean, some hammers that are like a spike, you know, a hammer that's like a spike that you just slam down on people's heads, sure, I could understand having to sharpen that. This weapon that's literally a blunt thing, I don't really understand, but whatever. Not gonna complain about one of the funner weapons in the game for sure. And now that we sharpened, we one-shot them, which is fantastic. Okay, that's 9. Oh god, there's a lot of them. And you saw I was just slamming down on monsters, because that's typically what you do. Because, like, you have a combo attack, which is this. Slam. God damn you, Shamos. God damn you again, Shamos. Slam. Seriously? I'm just trying to show off this weapon. Could you let me? Slam. Slam. And then... Let's try that again. Slam. Bruh. Can we not? Can we actually fucking not? Slam. Slam. And then uppercut. That uppercut does a ridiculous amount of damage, but it's kind of like you saw, even against just a small monster, it's kind of hard to get all 3 of those hits off. Really, the best way to do it is using the charge attacks for the majority of what you're doing, and then once the monster is down, because you see, like, whenever, let me show you, when I hit the Shamos in the head, you'll see there's like a little sparkly effect that happens, that comes up. Yeah, you saw, I don't know if you could see that there, but there's a little sparky effect that comes off the hit. And that represents the fact that I'm doing KO damage. Because I'm hitting it in its head, and if I hit it in its head enough, I mean, these just die before it becomes a thing. But larger monsters that take longer to kill, they actually, like, if you hit them in the head enough, they get KO'd. And it's while they're KO'd, you can just walk up to them and slam, uppercut. And then, you know, slam, uppercut, then you can do, like, you charge, like, you do the base charge, and it's just like a little poke, just a little poke type thing that you do, and then you can just restart the combo again, and it's very fluid. I very much really like that weapon. Alright, so that was the Shamos. Not much to say. I really wish there were a great Shamos. King Turkey was added to the menu, so we just eat them, I guess? Fair enough. I'll see you guys back at base. Alright, so we're back in Astera. I just want to quickly deal with the stuff that we completed. So we captured the Paolumu, so there's the Paolumu. And this guy wants to talk now. Let's see what he has to say. Ah, Hunter, I must thank you for capturing the Paolumu. This is a little thank you from the go-getters. I insist you have it. Okay, so we're just getting 700 points this time. Alright. We got 500, 600, now 700 points. Which, honestly, points are not a big deal. And I have also, in saying this, I realize I haven't been to the farm in a while. So hopefully... Okay. The fertilizer is still going. Let's take all this 40 honey. Nice. What is catalysts? Speeds up cultivation so you can begin your harvest quicker. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. If it's something that needs more than one slot of time, the catalyst makes it take less time. Because you see, time needed has like one little rectangle. If we check, for example, for nullberries, you can see time needed has 2. So then that would cut that to 1. Okay, that makes sense. How much honey do we have? We have 138 honey. Wait, you can make dung pods, really? That's dumb. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but not really. Sure. But we can make... Okay, let's just keep making honey for now. Once we have about 200, 250 honey or something, I'll stop making honey, because then it should last us a while. And, there's an exclamation mark over there, but I think I'll leave that for the next episode. Oh right, yeah. I wanted to hand in the Shamus hides that we needed to do for this delivery. Oh, we completed another bounty. Nice. So we'll probably be upgrading our armor soon as well. Again. Okay, 2 armor sphere pluses. Let's do that. And that means we'll need to do investigations. I might do that off screen, but I don't know. Shamus hide 5, sturdy bone 1. Shortcut to happiness. Pain getting around. Oh yeah, he's making rope lifts to go around the Coral Highlands. Which honestly I've never used. They're not particularly helpful, but it's better to have them than to not, right? Alright, so on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Monster Hunter World. It was very much just a... You know, just bashing out a bunch of optional quests, showing off some of the weapons I'm more familiar with, destroying that Paolumu. That was actually... we just annihilated it. It was hilarious. But alright, you know, I did not expect it to fall that quickly. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you'll join us for the next one.